physical one. So you could see here from the first one is actually, wait, where's my camera? And after that, we currently have the order confirmation here from the customer to the last step of the data flow, which can name it order confirmation. And this I'm going to name it prepared food status. And then we're going to have it food order. For this one, then we're gonna have moving on to the next one, which is the order request. And then by this shows that we also know the request of each customer that's currently involved in the restaurant. And next one is that we're gonna have the queue info regarding the queue management system we have created earlier on, so that there are no customers will be able to wait, and also to be able to know for them the time that they are needed to take before being allowed to sit on the restaurant itself. And moving on to the next one is that we're gonna move in to the level 1, which is the physical diagram data flow. And also we're currently moving on to the first step, which is the determine the data. And then after that, we're gonna have to also input the display menu. And then we're gonna have the 2.1 display menu. The detail here. The other here. And we're gonna have here on 2.4, which is the sample order. And not to mention, I'm gonna actually make it a better one, because I will also not be finalizing on this one because it's currently limited on time and currently have activities to go to. So I'm gonna have it later on to be able to fix all of this. And also they have the change your order data, which is to be able to save the order data that we have implemented earlier on. Save order data. And also on this one we would have the kitchen. Also customer. Also menu request of the customer itself. And then we could see they would connect to the display menu that it's currently having, and then after that it's going to have the order request, and then by order request it's going to have the final step, which is the order, which is we call it the food order. And by doing so is that we're currently having a fragmentation of modules for the ordering subsystem. And by doing so currently we have the queue, many given modules, like maybe QC queue request, and then we're gonna have here the menu model, and we just like to read new data, and like after this we have the order entry module. Is be able to capture customer order, and this one has the order record module, also by save order data, maybe, yeah, that's all. Specification, have also kitchen interface module, also such as like send food order, and we're gonna have order record mode, which is the last one on how such as we will just also update order details, and now we'll fix it later on, but this is currently deadline, so I'm just gonna continue later on. And so this is focused on the data dictionary. So for the data dictionary, it's gonna have, first of all, this menu ID, second of all is menu name, name, menu price, menu availability, order ID, order details, order status, customer request, food order, order record, and also menu information. It's gonna have like the unique identifier for the description. I'm gonna fix it later on. It is the name of the item, price of the item, is it available, so it's an unique ID as well. I'm gonna explain later on. And then the information about the quantity of the order itself, and it's gonna have the status of like, is it cooking or maybe cooling down, maybe, yeah. And then this customer input will be have ordering, order sent out to the kitchen, and stored in the data. It's already stored in the data, and also menu information. And string, decimal, boolean, integer, string, I think it's string for this one. Yeah, I think it's string, and then the other one's file, and also it's gonna be the numeric text current. I think it's current because it's a price. It's a true or false. Numeric text text, 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 and also and also and that's the title. So that what they call it, the data dictionary. I'm gonna move on the process specification. We have the process 2.1, which is the, sorry it's a bit lagging. 2.1 is gonna be starting on with the display menu. We will have on display the menu, play the menu, and then retrieve the data from the menu data, and then we'll show the available menu. And then 2.2 is gonna be on the receive order. Things such as like receive order request, and then also to be able to capture selected menu. And then after that, by doing so, it's gonna be also to store also the details blur. And then after that, the data that is being stored is gonna be sent out to the validation process. And so the 2.2 is gonna be on the receive. After sending and receive details, check if it's available, and it's gonna be confirm if there it is, and else if there's none. That's it, there's none. And then 2.4 is gonna be receive order again, and then format order into kitchen request, and send food order to the kitchen. And the last one but not least is to also the save. The last one is just the save order data, and then the last one will also have receive violated order, generate order record, and also store order data into order data. And also the last one but not after all is this done created, such as the food availability and all of that is being updated, is that you also the update order status on the inventory. And that's it. Thank you sir for watching.